But man, how did you get into DJing?
I always been into music, even before I had a turntable at our parties when we threw parties. If we didn't hire DJ Dub, I DJ'd the parties. In middle school, when we had house parties, I usually made the mixtapes. In high school, I sold mixtapes. I would go to Nate's, I would buy all the newest mixtapes. I'd take my personal favorite off of the different ones and make one blend. I'd sell it to the football and basketball team on Friday. So I was kind of a DJ even before I had the table.
Okay.
I feel like I always had an ear for music. What was popular or what sounded good.
Did you play the instruments at all?
Percussion for 8 years.
Well, you should have beat them drums on Second Sunday.
We left that to Morgan. But see, he in the blood, so it's in the family. It's a little rhythm in there.
Yeah, man. I vaguely remember y'all's era because I was just, getting my feet wet outside, and I was on the other side of town. But it used to always be dope to be at the house parties, and you hearing the people music in the party. And
Yeah.
I think one thing that gets lost, and it's some of the conversations I was having last week with people who were like, bruh, I don't even know why these local rappers are even caring about stuff like that and arguing. I'm like, well, everybody's a local rapper at one point, but you can't say that if you hear a good song by somebody that you know and that shit actually rides, that shit I know it makes me feel better.
Yeah. And there's a lot of good artists around here. So when we actually had the conversation, it wasn't a competitive conversation. It wasn't about who was better. It was who do you like? Who are you influenced? Mm-hmm. So I think we even worded it paying homage because these were people who inspired us when we were younger. But
when y'all were younger, who did you listen to and who inspired you?
Trio City. I think around my age group, if you listen to music, you either listen to Trio City or TYP. That was they were from County Boys.
Mm-hmm.
They were around our age, and both groups they were pretty popular. They had a lot of motion. They had a lot of people from their city supporting them.
Yeah, and
so it was hard not to hear the music, and it's hard not to support it if your whole city supporting it. They did their thing. We end up at a lot of shows with the County Boys. And Trio, we didn't do shows with them. I watched them because I'm related to some of them. Mm-hmm. So as a younger cousin, I always, I watched them freestyle at games, or I would go to parties and try to hang up under them. And that was kind of what influenced me.